What's up, Pokerbrandon here. I want to talk about this hand where I won $949 with pocket twos. I open it up after a straddle to $18, and low jack's going to mistakenly just call with ace king suited. Hijack will call, cutoff will call, button will call. Small blind also makes a mistake by just calling with 10-8 offsuit. Big blind makes the call, and then Straddler actually does something better than probably every other player. He raises to $106 with pocket fours. I jam 300 with pocket twos because I want to get folds, and if I'm 1v1 against what I thought was ace king at the time, or ace queen or two overs, because Straddler was extremely aggressive and he 3-bet a lot, I still had 50% equity. And ace king is going to call there, which I thought was strange at the time because he limp called a shove. Limp cold called a shove. Yeah, it was really strange. It made sense after I seen his hand and I realized, oh, he played his hand wrong. Small blind's going to come in with 10-8 offsuit. He should have shoved that pre-flop. And Straddler is, of course, going to call. He was probably the most efficient player for profit player at the table other than me. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just stating what I think. So he did a pretty much just calling off half his stack because that's what he should do. We have a four-way all in. I'm heads up with ace king. I flop a set. You can see that board there. And there's a three-way pot for pocket fours, and there's a four-way pot for 10-8 offsuit. In this hand, I end up with a full house, and I don't want to show because I want to see everybody's hand first, but the dealer says I have to show first for the heads-up side pot, and everybody's going to see. They're going to realize I only had 15% equity against 35, 26, and 24%. And I got extremely lucky, but I will have to say that I did not play this like bingo. I was not hoping to win. I played it in a way where I wanted folds. I think I played it the most efficient way. I think the pocket fours player played his hand, I would say, the most efficient way as well. I think a jam on the straddle there would be better than just a raise to 100, but he played it pretty much the same. Ace king played it wrong. 10-8 offsuit played it wrong. And I got to believe that all the callers behind and in between me and the pocket four player, they were playing their hands wrong. I think that when I raise it up 3x the straddle in that situation, all the hands in between either need to actually wait, I opened, so they need to be 3-betting or folding more than calling. Now at this 2-3 no limit hold'em table at the Park West Bicycle Casino, which is a great casino by the way, there's lots of players limping. There's lots of players just calling. There's lots of players making mistakes like this. 6 out of the 8 players here made mistakes. I would say the pocket four player is the only one who did not make a mistake here. He sort of kind of just ran into a situation where he had to play it out that way. But if you like poker and you want to play poker, I highly recommend coming to the Park West Bicycle Casino and playing 2-3 no limit hold'em. Try to play very exploitatively against players who are limping a lot, who are calling a lot. Try to isolate those players who are calling machines and get them to just call you down with middle pair, bottom pair. Get them to call your 3-bets when you're opening your 3-bets to maybe 3-4x pre-flop, sometimes up to 5x the open size with your ace kings, with your pocket pairs, and you can make a lot of money playing. You should not be playing poker looking down at your hand and trying to hit flops and just playing bingo. That is what you call bingo poker. You do not want to look down at ace king and just limp in like that, or just flat call and hope to hit an ace or a king. That is not the profitable way to play ace king. With 10-8 offsuit, you do not want to be flat calling your short stack multi-way if you're going to play 10-8 offsuit. With pocket fours, you definitely want to be isolating, sometimes folding, but this player just chose to gamble and go the aggressive route, which was not really a mistake. You might be thinking, well, Pokerbrandon, you just put all your money in with the lowest amount of equity here and you got lucky and you won and you think you know what you're talking about. Well, if you watch the hand again, I opened with pocket twos, and when the action came back to me, I did not call and hope to hit the flop. I jammed, and what I was hoping for was folds, because folds get you paid more than hitting and getting lucky. Thank you. I'm Pokerbrandon. I'm out.